Hey, what is going on everybody? My name is Flo and welcome to episode 21 of my Borderlands the pre-sequel Legendary Weapons Guide. Today I have the Flakker for you. Now I don't care what the prefix of this gun is, and you actually shouldn't care as well. So if you want to avoid the weapon, you should not accept the mission in the Triton Flats called All the Little Creatures. If you still decide to pick up the mission anyway, you will end up going to Stanton's Liver and you'll need to kill some Torks. Now there's one Tork specifically called the even more disgusting Tork that will actually drop this gun. So every time you get this gun as a drop from him, you need to Alt F4 out of the game to undo the drop. Now I was an unlucky person and actually got the weapon here. So I'm gonna inspect it real quick for you so you can take another look at the actually not very convincing stats of the weapon. So you may say actually that the damage on this weapon is pretty damn awesome. Well, that's just because you haven't seen the pretty shitty effect of this gun. Because the effect of this gun is that whenever you shoot it 2 or 3 feet in front of you, a cluster of explosions will spawn and detonate. Now this may sound great, but the problem here is that it will always detonate 2 to 3 feet in front of you, which does not make you very mobile. Because having a set distance where you actually have the explosion radius, that is not what it is meant to be, believe me. It is not very good to use this gun. Now in addition to that, you also have a pretty darn long reload and pump action, which is just phenomenally bad for a shotgun. Really, this shotgun is probably the second worst item in the game right after the cradle. But the actual thing that makes my mind just raging is that this weapon is only back in the game because the community asked for it. Don't get me wrong, it's not the community's fault, but the community asked for it. And I can tell you why this happened. Now, Gearbox was asking the community what guns they want to see back in Borderlands the pre-sequel. And everyone said they want the Flakker back. But that was not seriously, there was irony. However, Gearbox doesn't understand irony, so they brought this gun back into the game instead of bringing a different gun or actually bring a completely new gun into the game. Now that I've raged so much about this shotgun, I actually need to give it at least one point that it doesn't suck in. And that is that it can take out the second stage of the Empyrean Sentinel not too bad. It actually is not the most efficient way in doing that, but it certainly does the job. So if you're still not convinced by me that this shotgun is so bad, go ahead and convince yourself and get yourself a Flakker. You will regret it, believe me. Now I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next Legendary Weapons Guide. Bye bye.